In this video, I'm going to share with you how to trade boom or crash indices, like a pro trader, and never to ever blow your account in this video. Okay, so now we are on crash 500 index market right now, and I'm going to show you guys how you can be able to be profitable every day on your trading strategy. Now, when you're trading this type of market, you want to make sure that you know what you are doing on this type of market. Okay, do not always enter into the market without doing your proper analysis. Okay, that's number one. And always have your jota, whereby you need to write your capital and the amount of lot size you are going to use for each trade entries. Okay, so number one, always know what you want to do for that day. You write it down, then you write the amount of profit you want to make from the end of that day. Okay, then you calculate the amount of lot size you want to use from that trade, because the amount of lot size you used will determine the amount of profit and loss you make from that trade. All right, then you put in the capital, you set in the capital you want to use, the amount you are willing to risk on the market, and the type of strategy you want to use. Okay, that will play a very big role on your trading. Okay, you need to make a very wise decision when you are choosing the type of strategy you want to use. All right, guys, so this is crash 500 index market right now. So if you want to trade it like a professional trader, what you are going to do first of all right here, like I said, is to first of all jot in the amount you are willing to make at the end of the trade. So for example, I want to make $100 from this trade entry for a day. What I'll do right now is to set in the amount of lot size I want to use. Okay, so the amount of lot size you want to use determine also your capital you have. Okay, so now let's see, I want to use 0.5 as my lot size right now. Okay, 0.5 as my lot size. So what I'll do right now is to observe how the market is. Okay, I'm going to observe how the market is right now. So what I'm seeing right here on this market is that my price is at the higher highs, at the overbought on the 1 minute time frame, but this does not mean that price is also at the overbought on the 1 hour. So I'm going to check the 1 hour. I like using the 1 minute and the 1 hour time frame to trade because they are most accurate. I scalp the market on the 1 minute and I confirm my entries on the 1 hour time frame. So I'll go over to the 1 hour time frame right now. On the 1 hour time frame right here, I can see that the market has sold for a very long period of time. From here it sold up to this point because it takes hours for each candlestick to grow, right? So now this is a buy. Okay, the market bought up to this point as well. So if we take a look at this point right now, just to go back, we can see that the market has been following a certain pattern. When it sold up to this point for a very long period of time, it bought, it sold, it bought, just like this, following a certain period of time. So we're seeing that this market right now is going to, if we zoom out a little bit, we see that this market is going to buy, right? This market is going to buy, so it should go over to the upward trend right now. So what I'll do right now is to put in the moving average just to see the price movement clearly. I'll put in the moving average on the chart right here. Okay, now this moving average is showing that at this point right here, but if you take a little bit zoom at the point right here, you can see that the moving average is showing that it's going towards this direction, right? So this means that this market now will continue to go like this for a little period of time. All right, we can see that the market have been going that same pattern, going straight towards forward like this, buying, selling, just like this. For it has been doing that for a long period of time. So the market will not continue to do this again for another long period of time. So this means that the market needs to start buying. All right, even though it will follow that same pattern for a very short period of time before it will start going upwards. So these are things you need to watch out for. So now what we're going to do right here now is to observe. Okay, now we're expecting this market to retest because that's how the market was at this point. It retested the board, just like that. So we're expecting this market to retest. That's why we'll go to the 1 minute time frame. So how do we know that this market will retest on the 1 minute time frame? We know that because the market is at the overbought on the 1 minute time frame. So we're expecting now this market to drop at this very point. This market will drop, okay? Because if you take a look at this point right now, the 1 minute, it sold here, it bought here, it sold, it bought, it sold. So you are saying that that's the same pattern. The 1 minute time frame is about to start to follow at that very point. So we're expecting the market to sell. So this is whereby you look for a possible sell opportunity. You do not place a buy at this very moment. This is a very good chance for you to place a sell, because this market could sell up to this point right here. The market could just drop at that very moment and you will be in a very high profit. All right. So now you have just seen how I was able to, show you a proper, analysis on this crash 500 index market, and how you can be able to trade this market, like a professional trader. This is how a professional trader would analyze their trade and able to trade this market without having, a losing trade. Okay. So at this point right here, you place a sell entry. Okay. At this very point, you place a sell entry at this point just to scalp and cash the spike. So imagine you are able to catch the spike right now, you'll be in a big amount of profit at that very point. Okay, then when the market have sold, if the market sold from this point to this point, it's a good opportunity for you to place another buy, and that buy should be about 5 candlesticks for you to scalp the market, taking advantage of just 5 candlesticks, because the market is still towards the overbought. If you zoom out right here, you can see that from this point right here, the market is still at the overbought and it could spike again, right? So you just take advantage of that small price movement, taking about 5 candlesticks from the market at your profit. Okay, and when you want to trade, right, I just showed you now. Let me confirm this for you that this market is going to sell. I'm going to put in the RSI indicator, which is the relative strength index indicator, period 14, levels 19 at the level of 10, applies to close. You can see the style right here, 1 pixel, color white. Now I'm going to put on the MACD indicator just to confirm this, guys, for you, just to show you how perfect this analysis that I've shared with you guys is good. The fast EMA on 14, slow EMA 24, MACD SMA on the level of 10, apply to close. Right here, main color 4 pixels, signal 4 pixels, color red, and the main color black. Then you click on done. All right. Now you can take a look at this point that this is the the first zoom level, which is I normally call this level 0, right? This is the first zoom level, and you see that at this point here the market dropped in price movement. At this point here the market dropped in price movement at that very point as well, and at this point here the market also dropped. So if you trace this with me, guys, trace this from here, right here. Let me mark it for you guys so that you can see clearly. All right, from this point to here, take a look. From here to that very point, you can see that they are the same. From here to here is the same. Okay, so another spike should come at this very point. And if you take one zoom, third, you can see from here now, 1, 2, 3. You can see they are the same, right? You can see they are the same level from this point where the spike, and even at this point here, let's see, let me draw it for you guys so you can see. From here now, take a look. Spike occurred when price gets to this point. Take a look at the spike here. Another spike occurred when price, where the MACD got to this point here. Take a look. All right, and we are seeing that the MACD has gotten to this point, and we are expecting another spike should come quickly from this trade entry. So a spike is going to come soon from that point in time. All right, so we're expecting a spike from this moment. So this an opportunity whereby you want to look for a sell entry, and even though you place a sell, the market may buy. All right, perfect. You just confirm this is not a talk that I just said. Look at it, the spike just come through. Let me remove this thing from you. Look at it, the spike just enter into the market, and this is a very huge profit. You saw it. You saw it. Take a look. Trace it with me from here now. Trace it. Trace it, guys. Trace it. Spike, right? You saw it clearly. This is live. Okay, this is live. This happened right now in this trading analysis. So this is how professional traders trade and make profit daily on their trade with this proper analysis I just showed you. Let's zoom out a little bit and confirm this again. At this point here, you saw that there was a spike at this very moment right here. At this point here, there was a spike at this point. All right, now at this point here, the spike just came through into this market. Perfect, guys. So this is how you trade on the crash market. Now let's go over to the boom market and see how we'll be able to make profit as a professional trader, and also so that we can trade and be successful and don't end up blowing up our accounts. All right, now we switched up to the boom 500 index market at this very point in time. Now on the boom 500 index market, let's remove this object right here, remove all the object, right? And also we're going to remove all the analysis, all the indicators at this very point. Okay, this is boom 500 index. Now, as a professional trader like you are, or as a professional trader like as you are trying to be, how will you trade this market? This is how you first of all do it. Like I said, always put in your capital first, then you analyze the market, set the amount of lot size you are willing to use in that type of market, right? You set up your capital, the amount of lot size you are willing to use in this type of market, and also you jot down the amount we are willing to make at the end of that trade entries. All right, now whenever I'm trading this boom and crash market, because the market is highly volatile, I always tend to put all my focus in this type of market so that I'll be able to do most of my analysis very well. So I tend to focus when I'm trading my boom and crash, so I don't need anything that will distract me from the trading chart. Okay, when I'm trading, I do not like talking a lot. All right, so you just saw what happened on the crash market. Let me show you guys how you were able to trade in the bull market successfully like a professional trader. All right, on the bull market right now, price is at the oversold, right, towards the oversold level at this very point in time, towards this point, as you can see right now. And if you take a look at this pattern, this is the 1 minute time frame. Okay, market has bought, it sold a little bit, it bought, it sold a little bit, just like that, and you can see the spike going upwards to the market, right? Just to let you guys know that this market right now is going towards the upward trend. We're going to put a moving average right here to confirm this this movement, this with the same parameters. The moving average, you can see right now, the moving average, if you take a closer look at this market, you can see that is now going towards this direction. It's about to curve. Okay, if you look at it, it's about to curve upwards. Okay, now we'll go over to the 1 hour time frame. The 1 hour time frame right now, take a look, market is towards the overbought, right? And if you zoom into the market right now, the market have been selling for a long period of time. So this means that this market will buy a little bit. All right, this market will buy a little bit. So we're looking for a a buy entry at this very point. Okay, this is an opportunity whereby you want to look for a buy, because the space between here and here is a bit minimum at this very point. So we're going to look for a very buy opportunity in this type of market in time. So what we're going to do right now is to put in the RSI, the relative strength index. We're using the same parameters we use on the crash market, just as you can see. Then we're going to put in the MACD indicator, just to confirm this for you guys, using the same parameters we used for the crash market as well. Then right now you can see at this very point, perfect guys, the spike just came in. Now the spike just came into this market right now. So just like I said right here, we're looking for a buy opportunity. All right guys, sorry about the sound outside, it's raining, so I hope you can really hear me at this very point. So as you can see right here, we're looking for a buy opportunity. Like I said, the moving average is going upwards at this very point in time. So we can see that we just confirmed 2 spike at this point, at this moment right here. So we're looking for another spike entry. So at this point, you don't want to look for a sell. All you want to look for is a buy opportunity. You saw at this very point, whenever the MACD gets to the level of 10, the market tends to always buy all the time. All right, as you can see at this very point, the MACD gets to the level of 10, the market bought. You can see at this point right here, the MACD gets to the level of 10, the market bought. Okay, at this point, you can see at this point right here, the MACD got to the level of 10 right here, the market bought. Okay, just like that, as you can see. All right, so we're seeing another high buy opportunity at this very point. Even though the buy opportunity is a bit small, all right, it's still a buy opportunity. Even though it's small, a buy market is always a buy market. So it doesn't matter how long the spike comes or how far the spike goes. Okay, as long that the spike comes, all right, and as long as you made that profit. So you might not know if the spike that's going to enter into the market is small or big. Okay, so it's a lock, but the spike will always come. Once the spike comes in, if it's big, then you have made that profit. If it's small, you have also made that profit. Okay, so no matter how small or big the spike is, the profit is the profit. Okay, so I hope you understand, what I've said to you guys. So you can see right here, just like I said, the market bought from here up to this point. Remember, I told you guys that we are seeing a huge buy opportunity at this very moment, because at this very point, when price gets to the level of 10 of the MACD, the market tend to buy and will sell from here at this very point. If you trace it with me right here, from this point right now, from here up to this point, you can see that the market bought. Okay, starting from this position right here, from here, trace it downwards. From this point right here, you can see from here the market start to buy. Okay, the market start to buy from this point right here. You can see when it got to the level of 10, so it bought from here up to this point at this very moment in time. All right, so you can see how perfect this analysis and trading is. So if you want to become a pro trader, this is what you need to understand. All right, you need to understand price action strategy. You need to understand how to analyze this market. Know when when you should know where price is at the moment. Okay, you should understand the fact that there's a certain amount of time whereby the market is going to buy and when the market is going to sell, and you should always know that point whereby the market should retest, okay, where the market should drop or increase in price movement as well. Okay, so this is what you need to understand right now. Okay, if we zoom out right now, we can see that the price has gotten to the overbought at this very moment in time. So if we go to the 1 hour time frame right here, at this very moment, we zoom in a little bit, we can see that the 1 hour time frame has just started buying at the very point. And if we zoom out a little bit, we can see that this market will still drop. Why? Is because this market have bought after the overbought, then it's time for the market to retest. Although the market will buy, it will sell, it will buy, it will sell, going and following towards the downward trend position at that very moment in time. Okay, so we're seeing that this market will soon start creating an upward trend of the MACD, and whenever it starts creating an upward trend of the MACD, the market tend to buy upwards at that very moment in time. So we're still seeing another sell position at this very moment. Okay, go to the 1 minute time frame right here, we're seeing a sell opportunity at this very moment in time. So the market would sell for a short period of time before it will buy again. Okay, we're seeing a sell opportunity at this very point in time on the 1 minute time frame. All right, so if you want to place a sell, you can place a sell for just 5 candle ticks. Okay, scalp the market, take opportunity of that small price movement, and you make that entry and you make that profit. Okay, so I hope you understand how to trade crash and boom indices like a pro. Okay, a pro trader will always set the amount of lot size when you want to trade. You will calculate that amount of lot size and how much profit you will be able to get at that very point in time. For you to be able to calculate your lot size so that you don't end up in a losing trade, go to your demo account and set that lot size, then place an entry on your demo account, which is your fake account. Then when you have done that on your demo account, then you check how much profit you get for per candle ticks. Then after you have checked, then you use that 1 candle tick you've made from that 1 minute time frame, you calculate it. When you have calculated it, that how many candle tick you will be able to make. Okay, so how much profit you earn from 1 candle tick. Okay, then you now use it to calculate how many candle tick you will be able to get from the market. And you know that if the market sells, you also calculate that entries as well. I hope you understand what I'm saying to you guys. Okay, so when you have calculated your lot size, you put in the capital, which is the amount you are willing to risk on the market. Then you also set in the strategy and the indicators. The strategy combines of the industry of the indicator, okay, of the indicator as well. So you put in the indicator which you'll be able to use on that market, and also you understand your price action and be good in technical analysis. Okay, in technical analysis. So it doesn't mean if somebody shows you a strategy that is working, you can use a strategy that is working and still end up in a losing trade if you do not understand how price action works and how to use technical analysis to analyze the trade. Some people may say that, you know, some people may say that price action is not on boom and crash. Well, price action is on boom and crash. I don't know how you see it, but the way I see it is that I understand price action. Okay, this is price action. You can see price selling and price buying. Okay, it's very simple. Some people may not agree, some people may agree. So it determines how you see it for yourself and not what people say to you. Okay, so I hope you understand what I'm saying to you guys. Now, if you found value in this video, do it to like and subscribe to the channel, The Daily Forex, for more some trading tips and strategies. I'll see you guys on the next video.